Third tail of the tape here for the big man. We have Brian Draper, 21 years of age, taking on Conor McDermott, 29-year-old. Same height, 10 pounds in the difference in the weight class. Of course, you can weigh up to 265. And Phil, there's always something a little bit more edgy, a little bit more fun when it's the big man.
And if you have two big men in the cage, you need a heavyweight referee for a contest like this. Aaron Wallace, the big man, grew a beard for this, so you know he's taking it seriously. This should be a fantastic contest.
Looking at the record there, 0-4 for Brian Draper. And speaking with Brian during the week, he says, I know it sounds a little silly, and looking at it, it may look silly that he predicts he's going to be a UFC champion, but he says that his 4 fights have been against the 4 best heavyweights he can find. That's all he wants is big fights, but he has said he is going to be, and he believes he is going to be a UFC heavyweight champion. He's got his hands full tonight, though, with McDermott, who is in the black trunks, and Draper is in the Team Rhino grey and black trunks.
Conor McDermott, the Irish teacher by day, looking to teach Brian Draper a lesson inside the cage.
You will have many a pun in relation to teaching. Be interesting, though, pressure, Phil. His school pupils are going to be watching this fight.
I think talking to him in the lead up to fight week, this is a young man that thrives on this kind of competition. You know, he trains with some of the best guys in the country at combat jiu-jitsu, so he really was looking forward to getting in there and just showing what he's made of. Needs to be careful when he's backing up. He's leaving that chin a little bit high in the air for my liking. Draper just not too far away from closing the curtains on him there.
And plenty of experience from Draper's end. Kickboxing since 6 years of age, MMA since he's 15. But he said to me, he's only took it more serious when he finished school at 18 years of age. So he's looking at 3 years of seriousness. And again, a heavyweight division is something that if you gain momentum, you will fly up the ranks. There's not too many big men coming in at about 265, 250 today was Draper.
And as you say, speaking to his record, because it's such a, almost landed some big shots, because it's such a small pool, you're constantly going to be fighting the best guys in the world. If you look at his losses, they've all come against IMAF gold medalists. Himself, he's a 2-time national kickboxing champion, won a bronze at the Waco Games, so he does have that pedigree.
Looking comfortable on his feet as well, just staying out of range, and McDermott looking to get in that range, but McDermott needs to be careful. He's winging these shots while leaning back against the cage, and basically nowhere to go, Phil, to step away.
That's a huge shot! Beautiful shot from Draper, steps in. McDermott does the right thing.
McDermott took it well, wearing a beard. Took that shot well. Coming up to 2 minutes gone in the first round in the heavyweight division, and it's being all on their feet. And as we said, it's something more fun and anxious at the same time watching heavyweights. It can be over with one shot.
Referee Aaron Wallace had to show there that he still has it by evading the 2 big men.
Another
huge shot!
A missile of a right hand landed, and McDermott wears it well again, but he can't take too many more of them.
This is what I'd like to see from Draper, is doing everything he can now to disengage, to push away, because he's having the advantages in those stand-up exchanges.
He looks a little bit more polished of a striker between the two. He looks more comfortable, and again, that's from the years and experience of kickboxing. But Conor McDermott, school is out on that chin because he can take a shot.
Well, he's doing what we all wanted to do growing up now. He has the opportunity to put a beating on a teacher.
Yeah, that's not motivation. Very true, Phil. I didn't like my Irish teacher either. Good knees and responded to by McDermott. Draper leaning all that 250 pounds in on McDermott. Lands some right hands as well. Good head position as well by Draper.
Brian Draper trying to do everything he can to say slam gafoil to Conor McDermott right now. A very dominant round for the big man from Team Rhino.
Some good success with shots, but Phil, you got to say McDermott took them well. Any shots that were landing, if you just look at the technique, it's just tighter when it comes. It's a little more loose and flayed by McDermott, while the tighter shots are coming in from Brian Draper. That's not to say McDermott didn't land, though.
You can see every time McDermott backs up and he's throwing his strikes, that chin is just a little bit too high for me, and that's why Draper is able to get off these kinds of shots.
And this is the problem, I think, for McDermott that they need to address in the corner. He's just casually walking, constantly circling to his left-hand side, while a little flat-footed, whacking himself up against the cage. And again, he's making himself a trapped animal, and Brian Draper wants to take advantage of that.
Like if I were in the corner of Conor McDermott right now, I'd be saying to keep the chin down. Just fundamentals that the things we're used to hearing. Keep the chin down, keep the hands up, use your strikes to set up takedowns. McDermott himself is a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu blue belt coming out of a fantastic Jiu-Jitsu team, so why not try and use those things to your advantage?
Heavy leg kick to start, and he has had success with them. You can see the left leg of Draper starting to welt. It's a nice lead left hook that he checks when McDermott throws a jab. He follows back with that lead left hook. Beautiful kick to the body. You can hear that echo around the arena here. Oh, big right hand on the temple.
That chin's there to be hit. He's covering up. Could we be seeing the beginning of the end?
Working to the body.
Huge strikes from Draper.
Nice left hand landed there as well, Phil, on the inside. Looks to tie up the guillotine. Expect knees to the body here by Draper.
Has that grip on it. Trying to elevate on it. I think he could be in on this guillotine. That looks tight.
It does look tight. McDermott fighting and gets out of it. And again, the sweat and perspiration between the two fighters might have allowed the neck to slip out easier than if that had been in the first round. But body work there by Draper as McDermott covered up. And McDermott, he's taking some big shots here, Phil, and potentially Brian Draper needs to be careful not punching himself out. And McDermott looking to get top position. Two blue belts battle here. Side control.
Very solid work now. Again, great resiliency from McDermott to get himself into that position in the first place after withstanding that absolute barrage from Draper.
And Draper is looking to just extend the hands, create space and get back to his feet. McDermott looks to take the back. He's just sitting on the back. No hooks in it yet. And Draper uses that to stand up. Very Derek Lewis-like. Just no, I'm standing up.
Big deep breath from McDermott. The hands are a little bit low as he's setting himself up for a big strike.
Shots are coming slow, and you can almost see Draper was covering, takes a deep breath himself, but he's covering to unleash and uncoil a counter. But McDermott may be tired, Phil, but he's still throwing.
Big baseball bat swing from Draper.
The gust of that right hand nearly pushed me back in my chair. But it is McDermott who's throwing at the moment. Draper hasn't thrown a shot in a while.
Those hands are scarily low. Again, big shots.
Expect body work here. This could be the beginning of the end. McDermott needs to do more than just turtle up, and I think Aaron Wallace is just telling him that. Still 40 seconds to go in the second round.
In this position, I'd like to see Draper push off and land the strikes. He has no need to be clinching when he's winning these striking exchanges.
Although it's McDermott that we're saying is tired, surely the bigger man in 250 pounds, Brian Draper, is feeling the pace here too. Does separate as you asked for. High on the toes. That back foot is high, that could signal a right hand, pushes that off easy.
Oh, that's huge ground and pound from Draper. McDermott perhaps trying to play a little bit of rubber guard there, decides to let it go. 10 seconds left in the round with Draper on top.
Good way to finish the round no matter what way it's gone, but these heavyweights are putting it all out there at Clan Wars 37, and big shots landed. Draper back to his feet pretty quick to his corner, while McDermott
definitely looks a little bit more laboured, doesn't he?
Yeah, he looks sluggish getting back up to his feet there, Phil, can't deny that. And here are some of the highlights of the second. A beautiful body kick by McDermott, and he was opening up and starting well, and it was Draper caught him with that beautiful right hand. And this was like Rocky Balboa in a freezer at a carcass of a cow, Phil. Digging to the body and working hard, but McDermott stays in there.
Sid, so tough. You know, quite literally wearing a fantastic beard on his chin. He was caught with some serious shots on the button. But again, he's leaving his chin just a little bit too high when he's stepping backwards. Tried to take down, defended beautifully by Draper, who just shrugs it off in almost nonchalant, dismissive fashion.
So again, what's interesting, what will always come in, who has recovered in that 1 minute beforehand? Draper winding the crowd up, asking to get the crowd a little raucous behind him. But who in that minute of recovery time has recovered the most? A touch of glove, sign of respect as always. The third and final round in the heavyweight division. Brian Draper, Conor McDermott.
Including Aaron Wallace, you must have about 360 odd kilos in that cage.
Oh, forget it. Reinforcement, beautiful right hand. And a beautiful leg clipped him as well, Phil. But again, McDermott still standing.
McDermott is as tough as they come. These shots are landing clean. Needs to get those hands up.
And he's almost just reaching, and it's the counter of Draper now. As the slower shot comes from McDermott, Draper is coming over the top. Calculated attacks from Brian Draper. Stepping in with that left hook.
Superman punch not too far away.
Just walking Draper, Draper is just walking McDermott down now, and McDermott is finding himself constantly back against the cage, covering up, and if these shots, a big right hand lands again. Needs to be careful though, McDermott is throwing fire back. Credit to him, Conor McDermott is constantly trying to counter. The pace, understandably, has dropped here in the third round. Both men have put it all on, and a beautiful step-in hook, Phil, each time. Brian Draper is finding a home for that.
I think if Draper's able, if he has it within himself at this stage of the fight, to up the frequency just a little bit, he could force the stoppage.
Talk about that though, Phil. He's got to be thinking, I'm in a winning position. He hasn't had the luxury of tasting a victory yet in his young career. So potentially management, he doesn't want to throw the kitchen sink looking for a finish here.
Fair point, yeah.
But that's not to say he's coasting here. He is controlling the cage. Spin it back fist. Just off target.
The big man with the big back fist.
Just as I'm saying, he potentially could be looking for a victory.
Oh, that's huge.
By a left. Beautiful 1-2 combination backhand. McDermott visibly shattered in there.
Minutes to go, and McDermott has to be one of the toughest guys we've seen inside the Clan Wars cage.
He should go into school that Monday morning, and the science teacher should be seeing what that chin is made of.
And not only is he taking these strikes, he's throwing back as well.
Yeah, this isn't like a one-way beatdown. This is McDermott.
No,
he is getting hit,
yeah.
but he's firing back in exchange of hooks.
.30 seconds left in the round. The corner of Brian Draper. Andy Ryan calling him on, telling him to put the pressure on.
And for the first time, Draper drops his hands, takes a big deep breath himself. It was quite a slow takedown attempt. But Draper looking to get in there and land that right hand again. He's got to be thinking, what do I need to hit you with, Conor McDermott? Go away. But McDermott, he's just shaking that right hand out. I don't know if that potentially a little injury in the right hand, but just shaking the hand. We go the distance. Who would have thought so?
What a fight.
The two big men leave it all in there and embrace in the center of the Clan Wars cage. What a heavyweight contest, and you got to think Brian Draper thinks he's moments away from hearing his name being called as the winner.
And I think that's fair, so congratulations to Brian Draper for performance, but Conor McDermott has only enhanced his reputation by sticking in a fight like that. Beautiful, beautiful fight. One of technique, heart, resilience. That had absolutely everything. Let's send it up to Noel O'Keefe for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, please show your appreciation for both fighters. After 3 rounds of action, we go to your judges' scorecards. All 3 judges scored this bout 30-27. For your winner, by unanimous decision, fighting out of the red corner, Brian Draper!
You can see just how much it means to the young man. Tears of joy in his eyes to pick up his first win inside the mixed martial arts cage.